Hey, this is Jeremy and Zan, and you're watching the Lotus Boxers.
What's up, everybody? Lotus Boxers here. You got Jeremy Bertarioni
and Zan Syed.
And first of all, I'd like to announce that it's White T-shirt Thursdays for the Lotus Boxers. Woo! Woo! We got our white T-shirts on. It's Thursdays. It's happening. We're making it happen, Captain. Second of all, we got today. What do we got, Zan?
So today we got the Gateway to Hell.
Nice.
So this is a Gates deck without Nexus of Fate or Wilderness Reclamation. So basically, we are trying to play creatures that are bigger than our opponents with access to probably the best board wipe in Standard and the top end of Expansion Explosion and Hydroid Crasis.
Awesome. So why this change? A lot of people are playing the Nexus version. Why aren't we on Nexus?
So I feel like the Nexus deck is something that people are starting to adapt to with more negates, more duresses, thought erasures, etc., etc. And they also know that dealing with enchantments and artifacts definitely does a number against Wilderness Reclamation.
I love this deck. I love how all the important cards say Gate. For example, we got GATEs Ablaze, GATEbreaker Ram, Gate Colossus, NeGATE on the 2-mana spot.
Yeah, that was good.
That was good. That's good. NeGATE, you like it? All right, let's talk about the sideboard. What we got?
All right, let's check out the sideboard. We're going to switch it up right here. Go to sideboard. So we got Disdainful Stroke, the NeGATE, Cindervines, Nezahal, Carnage Tyrant. Those cards are great against control because our deck is tuned to beat the mid-range decks of the format and the aggro decks of the format. But the sideboard really needs to carry us against control. And then we have cards that just basically clear up all the other matchups. Like Knight of Autumn would be great against the any deck that has a lot of artifacts and enchantment, like the Mirror Match.
Or red decks.
Or red decks, yep. And then Archway Angel, which just closes up the red matchup or the mono blue matchup.
Perfect. All right, let's hop into a game, get something started, and we can see how the Lotus Boxers like Gateway to Hell.
Let's do it.
All right, so here we are. What's our first orbiting hand? Zan, what do you think?
I think this is fantastic. We have access to all of our colors. Card Advantage Engine and Guild Summit. Opt, so we do stuff. Growth Spiral, so we can go ham.
All right, let's keep it. Ooh, what is it? What is that?
Memorial.
Ooh, nice, a control deck.
Yeah, start off with Izzet Guildgate.
In for a long one, viewers. This is going to be a video that you're really just going to settle in for.
Yeah, I really think we're playing against either Blue-Green Nexus or Bant Nexus.
Oh.
Alright, so we'll go with the green source and go ahead and pass the turn. So we have 2 negates in our main deck.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we really want to find with the opt. Pretty much everything else is useless. Alright, opt.
Bottom.
Negate, please. Oh, expansion is pretty good too. But not really. Not
Cool.
really.
I like how we're playing cards that are pretty good, but not really. Do you want to get the and play this turn, or do we just want to guild Growth Spiral? I kind of want to play the Summit.
Yeah, okay, so let's think about this. So let's say we play the Guild Summit now. That means we get to draw 2 cards the next turn. Or we can Growth Spiral and put 2 gates into play. That means we...
Generally, I like getting the Guild Summit in first so that your gates cause you to draw a card. I think that's better than spending one turn where you each have 7 gates to draw 7 cards, because usually those turns in the later game are super important.
Yeah, I think I'm going to take this opportunity to jam all these gates.
Come on and slam.
Okay, that's the turn. There's the Wilderness Reclamation.
Very important for their deck.
Yep, and they don't have another land, so we have a pretty strong chance at finishing it up over here.
I'm worried they have a Frilled Mystic.
Yeah, but we really don't have a choice.
Okay. This is why I was talking about playing the Guild Summit last turn.
Alright, it resolved.
Ooh, Ram. Ram Jam. He's good.
And we drew 2 cards. Hopefully we find a gate. We did not.
But we found some pressure. I feel like we can get a 2-turn clock established next turn, and if our opponent's missing lands, which they've stopped doing, then that's really good.
This is really bad now because now the Nexuses are alive. But our opponent doesn't have Nexus. Colossus, but precogging to kept 2 cards on top.
I think that card is so good. I think it's even underplayed right now. I think the control deck should be playing a little bit of the draw 3.
Yeah, Esper has been playing 1. I do like the other card better. Draw 2.
Okay, so if we play the Plaza of Harmony, we have our 2 threats. I think that's the best line. We also can play a gate and do 2 threats. So we should lead on a gate, I guess.
Alright, because we really do want to draw the negate. Negate.
Nice, a ram.
I will play
The ram first, that way the auto tabber doesn't mess us up for no reason. We can, even if you want to leave up expansion explosion, I don't really love doing that. Especially because it gets them on such a faster, or I guess it's not a faster clock because we go 9, it's still 2 turns.
So,
Oh, never mind, he's at 23. Ooh, we gotta play the Gate Colossus.
alright, so we do have lethal next turn.
We have lethal?
Yeah, so what we would do is play Circuitous Route and then expansion it. So that would be +4. And then they'll play the Guildgate from our hand, that's 5, and then 23.
Nice.
So we are presenting lethal, which is a rule that the Lotus Boxers like to follow.
3.
Alright, where we do not have lethal.
Opponent killing it, gaining all those 3s.
Well, I don't think we're going to be taking another turn.
3?
I think the game's over.
It's over, bro.
It's over. We really needed that negate.
He doesn't have any cards in the graveyard.
Yeah, that's fine, but he has Memorial. So he gets to draw 2 and still get to do it again. And that's thinking about him not having any more draw cards.
Oh, pish posh.
Yep. Still nothing to go.
6/6 is weaker than our guys. Alright, we can scoop. We're literally just going to get beat up now.
We'll wait for one more.
What changed?
Nothing.
Situation got worse for us and we switched positions.
No, we're not switching positions. I know the game's over, but we're still going to watch it happen.
Cool.
To a certain extent. Okay, if he plays one more. Wow, this is all main deck. This is wild.
Murmuring Miss. He's down to hedge. He doesn't need to combo off. He'll bird ya. He'll make that bird machine. Alright.
It happened.
Thank goodness.
That was very sad. I'm very sad after that game. Hopefully we can win the next game.
Nexuses as Nexus does. We take out the Gates Ablaze.
Yep, Gates Ablaze gone.
Bring in the 3 counter spells pretty easily. I love Cindervines against them. They just can't win if we have if we destroy their wilderness reclamations.
Yep. I also like the Knights.
Great.
Don't like the Archway Angel.
Makes a lot of sense. We gotta cut 2 more cards.
I'm thinking that it's the Colossus actually.
Interesting.
Because it is a fast clock, but GATEbreaker Ram is gonna be bigger, and it's gonna be cheaper.
We need 1 more card in the deck.
In the deck. Oh, that's perfect. Nezahal.
Perfect.
Because if we resolve our Nezahal, then we get to draw a whole bunch of cards.
That's our 9 mana play. Nezahal, and we're guaranteed to have negate if you try to combo off.
Yep.
Combo off.
Alright, play first.
We are gonna win this game. Ooh, I like this hand.
Yep. We don't have the green source, but we have the Opt. And this is why Opt is in the deck, and our opponent Mulligan. Kuko, we're coming for ya.
Kuko, we're going down. We're number 89?
Yep, we are number 89.
And we're getting close. Ooh.
I'm gonna go ahead and Opt first, because if I find a green Guildgate, I would like to play it.
Oh, find a gate.
Bad draw. Alright, we really need a green to be in this game. We still found a land, so I feel pretty good about that.
You just want to get Guild Summon in play? I think it's our only line. Disdainful Stroke not going to counter anything. I like it.
I really think that our opponent's going to go Growth Spiral into 4-drop here. So that's going to feel bad. But if they go Growth Spiral, I would like to expansion it. Is that a fair argument?
Wow. I would have just played the Guild Summit. I didn't even think about that. Do whatever you want, man. You're on Galaxy Brain over here.
All right, so he didn't play it, but I really felt like it was a good opportunity for him to play. So we're kind of in the same boat. I would like to continue to just pass the turn.
Great.
Wow. I cannot believe the game has evolved. So
We should have played a Guild Summit.
I think that's like hindsight speaking, because we really needed to hit our land drop, and I felt like the way we were going about it really did that. So,
I was just speaking as the typical results-oriented Magic the Gathering.
and we actually discard the Guild Summit. I know that sounds crazy, but we have everything we need to win the game.
You're right. Even honestly, we could just get the first couple of things he does. Oh my god, we draw our sideboard cards. I guess we get rid of an expansion exploder, Circuitous Route. Pass turn. Usually your opponent and you're in a tournament and you're like, actually, dude, I'm not going to discard this. I'm just not going to go. Go. And he's like, well, dang it. And he just takes his turn. What are you going to do?
Yeah, please play something.
Yeah, come on, something.
We got NeGATE.
Boom, he baited us into casting NeGATE.
Oh, we didn't really have any option.
He had his own NeGATE.
Surprise, surprise.
Gate cards attacking each other.
Alright, come on deck. Alright, there's a land.
Lands are good, spells are good, lands are good. Mostly just lands, though. Mostly green lands.
Yeah, it's very surprising that we weren't able to find it with the opt. This game has been very unusual.
It's not unusual to play games with anyone.
Interesting. I think this card doesn't really matter.
Yeah, without an engine, it's kind of just fine.
I honestly would have copied it if I could.
Of course, but that would have just negated it. It'd be the same.
We would have been able to take a turn immediately. That was the move.
So we take a turn, then they take 2 turns. And stroke.
This feels real bad, but yeah, we got to. We want to be on that side. So now if he can resolve pretty much anything he wants.
Let's negate this.
I don't think it's gonna work.
Of course it'll work. I meant not, though.
We are getting smashed.
Cool. It's happening. Oh, no green. Be a good one, though.
Hopefully he draws 2. We would like to draw 2 as well.
Let's copy it.
This is what our game has come to. It's so sad.
So sad.
This thing is flipping. The game's over.
Think of this, such a tragedy on White T-Shirt Thursdays. How could it happen to us? I feel like we did everything right. We wore white T-shirts. It's Thursday.
I mean, this is just a good lesson. You can't win all your games, but the game's not over yet. We can continue. Alright, fun green source. I'm honestly just gonna do it again.
Great. Is it our turn after this?
Nope.
Dang it.
There they all are. Hide in the way.
Oh yeah, it really wasn't our turn after this. Oh, good.
Yeah. I know the game's probably over, but I wanted to give us the most amount of chances to get out of this.
You might brick. Alright, let's scoop.
Let's give it one more go around.
So I'm going to give it one more go around.
So he's gonna get to activate Search again, but he's first gonna cast Nexus. Cast Nexus, activate Search. If he manages to find another one, then I will scoop.
That's something.
Yeah. Still want to see one more. What do you think our chances are winning from this position?
Actual deterministically, we can't do it.
Alright. And it's over.
All right, good game. All right, Lotus Box fans, Lotus Boxers fans. We'll just call them Lotus Boxers too. It's okay. That's what we call our fans. Harrowing loss, but what are your thoughts on the deck?
My thoughts are that's not the type of matchup we want to be playing against in order to win. But I think that we were relying so heavily on our post-board games that we saw the sideboard cards, but we did not see the lands to make that happen. It's very unlikely to miss that many land drops in a 26 land deck after casting Opt on turn 1. But that is Magic, and we are here just to show you real games, and this is sometimes what happens.
Yeah, I mean, Lotus Boxers, you don't win them all, but I think we played well, we boarded well, and there it is. Make sure you guys are liking, commenting, and subscribing on our videos. We're trying to grow, and we need your help to do that. Deck lists are going to be in the description box down below. And we will see you guys next time. T-shirt White Thursdays. White T-shirt Thursdays.
See ya.